Bienvenue and welcome to 150 Days of Winter. If you're new to this channel, my name is MacBook Pro. No, it's Alex. And if you didn't know, I make a mixture of skiing, automotive and tech videos on YouTube. If you've read the title of this video, you're eagerly awaiting to see what an exploded MacBook Pro looks like. You'll see by the slow pan of the MacBook Pro that it looks absolutely normal. Let me explain. So a friend of mine contacted me and said, as most friends of mine do, Alex, my computer is broken. Actually, Alex, my telephone stroke computer is broken. I'm just technical support for a bunch of people in the Alps. Anyway, beside the point. She said, my computer is broken. To which my standard response is, I can fix it. No, she said, no, it's really broken. And I was like intrigued. I know that she had a 15-inch MacBook Pro, and I was like, so how? And she went, the battery exploded. And I'm like, okay. I said, but I could probably still fix it. And she went, I'm worried of keeping this thing in the house. And I said, listen, all you need is a Phillips screwdriver and take the back off, take out the old battery, recycle it, you're fine. That is what she did. And then she sent the remainder of the computer to me. This problem, if you have a Mac that is, I'm going to say anything over 3 or 4 years old, this one in particular is a 2010 model, one of the things that is will go wrong is either the old hard drives or the battery. Anyway, if the battery goes wrong, you'll notice that if you do actually run it off the battery, when you used to get 2 hours of battery life, you'll maybe only get like 30 minutes. Anyway, you'll also notice that the trackpad on the laptop will stop working, basically because as the battery starts to expand, it pushes on the other side of the trackpad. So of course when you press to click it, it has nowhere for it to actually physically go down. That is a great sign that your battery is going wrong. Most people say my trackpad is going wrong. What they really mean is my battery is going wrong. So we dismantled the MacBook. The only physical damage that you could see was that the glass on the trackpad had actually shattered. So in order to basically resurrect this broken laptop, we needed to replace the trackpad, of course. I thought while I was doing that, I might as well put in an SSD, because to put in like High Sierra or anything new, it might as well remove the old hard drive and put in something new. And of course replace the battery. after all that, voila, we're now running High Sierra on the MacBook Pro, and as you can see from the spec here, it is absolute beauty. It's got the additional graphics card, could do with a little bit more memory nowadays, but that's for someone else to think about. And something that was about to be thrown out has now got a brand new life. And literally as soon as I repaired it, a friend of mine said, I really am looking to buy an old MacBook Pro, or rather I'm looking to buy a cheap MacBook Pro, to which I said, here is a really good spec MacBook Pro for probably more than you need to use it. You're going to use it almost like a desktop machine. I was going to say at the end of this video, this MacBook's for sale, but this MacBook is sold immediately, which is great. And it goes to show you that without trying to be an Apple fanboy, these MacBooks, because of their construction, because of their aluminium construction, even this battery that was like that, these things survive and these things go on. If this has happened in a plastic bodied computer, when this thing split, this would have torn screws out, this would have done a multitude of damage. And even though you could have replaced the parts, you would have tried to put it back together again and the case would just be like, nah. So anyway, so if you'd enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you drop me a like down below, or even a subscription, and even give me a comment down below. And I will see you all in the next video. Ciao.